I don't like saying that like transphobic people are actually just trans and in denial and whatnot, because I think a lot of cis people are just shitty. I'm not choosing to be transgender. I chose to transition and do something about my gender dysphoria and whatnot. But is it really a choice to go through all of these things? Because you see like the potential to actually see like hope and like a future for yourself. I don't know. For me personally, that's not a choice. I know what my life was like before I transitioned. I know how I just withered away, how I just isolated myself and I was just depressed and I didn't do anything. I was constantly anxious. Was something you needed to do to be the person that you were always meant to be? Yeah, exactly. And it sucks that we have to like put so much effort into it. We have to fight so hard to get where we want to be. But like, I'd like to imagine that in the end it's all going to be worth it. And right now we have to fight really hard that the next generation has the possibility to get to where we are. That we are giving others the education they need to be themselves and to be happy. And if that makes me a monster and a predator and whatnot, then I don't know, throw all the slurs at me. I'm just glad we've got places that just here to freely discuss this without confrontation or hostility. When I make like a TikTok and I talk about being trans or whatnot and it kind of blows up, I make sure that you don't have like hostility and like toxicity and whatnot, because like I don't want to give these people a platform. It's enough that I engage with it on Twitter to use for like content. Every now and then I get like comments like, why is nobody being toxic in the comments? Why is everybody so supportive in the comments? It's like, why do you want to see me getting like constant toxicity and whatnot? Just because I'm trans and I'm sharing something, why are you wishing you would see more people who insult me for no reason? How weird do you have to be? Freedom of speech? Freedom of speech protects you from the government. It doesn't protect you from me. People on social media are kind of weird. And I think a lot of people who are like transphobic and whatnot, especially those who are like incredibly obsessed with trans people. Like there's some sort of like insecurity and like self-hatred going on, because if I don't like football or whatnot, I'm not going to buy tickets to go into the stadium and I'm going to like tell every football fan that they are wrong for enjoying this and they should actually play like basketball instead and whatnot. That's not what normal people do. Like a normal person would not be like so obsessed with the thing that they apparently hate that they constantly seek out people who are like part of that group. It's so weird. If there's more hate speech, then you can add your own grain of sand and not look like the only bigot. Yeah, it's also like you just look for like validation in like your own bigotry and like hatred and whatnot. And I think that's so sad. Like something with your mental health is like really bad and you should work on that. I don't like saying that like transphobic people are actually just trans and in denial and whatnot, because I think a lot of cis people are just shitty. But I mean, something is wrong with you if you're like so obsessed with the thing that you hate. I hope people get out of that weird echo chamber where all they see is like misinformation and propaganda, and they just like get so angry at like the wrong thing and they just like drag innocent people into it. It's like frustrating when you're on the receiving end. They also come after children, like trans kids. That's just awful. Like protect the kids unless they are trans, you know, I guess. That's my rant for the year. We're starting it how we ended it. Just me ranting. Easy to rant when things are so clearly true. It's not what I always want to do, but sometimes you just gotta let it out. I'm always open for people to like ask me questions about like transitioning and whatnot. I want to make a channel in my Discord which is just going to be like ask me anything stuff. Every week or every now and then when I have a bunch of questions, I can talk about it and stream and turn it into a video. We have a new schedule now, so I will be streaming Monday till Thursday and I'm going to take Fridays off, but instead I want to do like community night, like game night, movie night or something like that.